लव शायद ये है, दिस इज द वन। यस, इट हैज कम। हाँ चलिए चलिए प्रभु, थैंक यू सो मच। मैं कल लेके देते हैं आपको। स्टूडेंट्स, हाँ स्टूडेंट्स हैज कम। हाय हाय एवरीवन, श्रेयश हाय, योगेश्वरी हाय, साक्षी हाय, नबांगी संजय हाय, एवरीवन गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन। हर्ष, प्रणव, श्रेयश, योगेश्वरी, एवरीवन हाय। किरण प्रभु, ये वर्टिकल क्लासरूम क्या है? सॉरी वर्चुअल। हाँ वर्चुअल क्लास। हाँ मैं डाल दिया, बच्चे ऐड हो रहे हैं या इंद्रजीत, श्रेयस सब ज्वाइन हो रहे हैं। यस
वो भी बोल सकते हैं यहाँ पे ना
या
अभी सब बोल सकते हैं
या हु ऑन द कैमरा? So shall I start, students? Only 33 are added. I think we need to wait 5 more minutes because students are adding 35, 36. Chalo students, I'll just start after 3 minutes because students are adding even now. So I'll start my class after 3 minutes, okay?
Advantage. शांती प्रजाती अरे उठून उठला तिकडे उठला तिथं त्याच्यावर खाली बघ ना का निघाले का काही जेवण आहे का बर 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 जेवले का जेवले का
कौन बात कर रहे? Who is talking? Shall we start? 42 students were added. Yesterday 58. Shall we wait or shall we start? What do you say?
आणि ते यादी बिदी येते ना आणि ते काय करायचं असतं त्याचं ते प्रसिद्ध करायचं म्हणजे काय करायचं?
Students, off your mic and then you talk because it may disturb others. Okay, you please off your mic. On your mic only when you are asking doubts. Okay. Kate Prabhu is not there. Okay, students, I think we need to start. It's already 1:35. I think it's time to start. What do you say? Can I start or shall I wait?
Start.
Okay, so let them join. Anyway, they can join after that also. So today, before we start our lecture, may I know any doubts are there in the last lecture? Any doubts, please ask. First,
No,
we
sir.
will clarify yesterday doubt and then we'll start. So any student, any doubts, so please ask from yesterday's class. Okay, I think there is no doubt. So I'm starting today's class. Okay. Now, before start my class, those who are having doubt, they only on the mic and speak, and the rest of all the students, please off your mic. Hope it is clear. So mute it, and whenever you have doubt, you unmute it, and then you can speak. Okay. So today, in the last class, I explained about modifications, but the modifications of this normal route. Okay, yesterday what I told, respiratory route I explained, and then I explained about nodulated route and also storage route. So yesterday's complete class is all about the normal route system, but now also I'm explaining modifications, but today I'm explaining the modifications of adventitious routes. Understanding it? Yesterday also I told you adventitious route matlab the roots that arises from any part of the plant according to the need, according to the need of the plant body. Any part say if the root is arising, and that roots are called as adventitious roots. समझ में है ना? Now today's lesson में we are going to discuss about
Hello?
the modification. Yeah, any doubts are there?
Your sound is so low.
My sound is so low. My sound usually very big. Okay, no problem. Now it is okay. It is okay now.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay then. So now we will discuss about the modifications of the adventitious roots. Understanding it. Now let us take the first one. The first one is the students. Please listen to me. Unmute when you are not asking any doubt. Only, sorry, mute when you are not asking any doubt. Off that mic. Who is that? See, because of I said off it, student, off it. Who is that? Off the mic.
Everyone.
Only when you are having doubt, when you want to ask the doubt, then unmute it and immediately off it. It disturbs the complete class. 50 students will suffer from because of your mic. So please understand. Okay. Now, so the first modification is nothing but storage. Understanding it? The adventitious routes which are meant for storage. Okay. So this is the first modification, and in that the example number 1
आपका
is
आवाज बहुत धीरे आ रहा है.
Students, maybe it's network issue. Mera side se see, my Wi-Fi connection is perfect, and I think your what you call Wi-Fi connection or net connection is slow. From my end, it is clear. My end say my Wi-Fi connection is perfect.
कल जैसा आवाज था ना वैसा नहीं था, इसलिए सब बोले.
Mohanlal sir, can we on the 1 second? Sir, आपको remote है क्या? Can you on the AC? Hello, sir, I'm off the fan. Hello. अब बोलो सर, टाल सर, आप ही आइए, थोड़ा ऑन कीजिए. हेलो. बोलो बेटा, क्या डाउट है? Now it is clear. Is it clear now? Come till 18 kg. Okay, can I start, students? Now my voice is clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the first example for the storage route is nothing but tuberous route. Understanding it? Now tuberous route ke liye the best example, the classic example is nothing but sweet potato. And sweet potato it is called as Ipomia batata. Understanding it? Students, please off your mic. Okay, last time I'm telling, next if any disturbance I'll come, I will stop today's class. Okay, मैं बोल के थक गया. Off your mic. Okay, now the tuberous route is a first modification. Okay, now if you take the tuberous route, if the adventitious route, if it helps in the storage of the food material, then that is called as tuberous route. And the best example is nothing but sweet potato. Dekho, just imagine this is sweet potato plant. Here I am drawing, please understand. Just imagine this is a sweet potato plant and this is a root of sweet potato. This is a normal root. Now yesterday what I told, adventitious root matlab the root that arises from any part of the plant body, then that is called as adventitious root. And this is a normal root system, primary root, secondary root, lateral roots. Now whenever the sweet
Sir. Hello.
Hello.
Ah, sir, you can mute from your side, sir. Everybody.
आप सबको म्यूट कर दीजिए.
हाँ.
But minimum responsibility होना चाहिए ना स्टूडेंट्स को. Who is that? आपको समझ में नहीं आता क्या? So tuberous root matlab, imagine this is, just imagine this is the what do you call sweet potato plant, and this is the normal root. So normal root matlab this is a primary root, and this is the lateral roots, that means secondary, tertiary, quaternary and all. Now what happens, when the sweet potato wanted to store the food material, from the basal part of the stem there arises a adventitious root. Thoda dhyan se suno. If you have any doubts, please ask. Okay, now see, I'm drawing. See, what am I drawing? This is adventitious root. See, this is the normal root system. Thoda अच्छे से सुनो. And this is the adventitious root. Okay, now adventitious root, it start storing the food material. Now see, देखो, इधर storage होता है, and then because of that one sweet potato, and इधर भी storage start हो जाएगा, and इधर एक sweet potato, and इधर भी एक sweet potato. Like that, the sweet potatoes, they are formed due to the storage of the food material from the adventitious root. Understanding it? Then that is called as a tuberous root. And if you observe it carefully, see, this is advantage. See the image, what am I showing? See, this is the adventitious root. So this is the adventitious root. Understanding it? Now see, either storage ho gaya, and see, dekho, ek sweet potato. Now either ek storage, and either ek sweet potato, and either ek sweet potato. Like that, with some regular intervals, you can be able to see the storage units are formed. Then this, it is called as tuberous root. समझ में है ना? Now I'll on the mic. If you have any doubts in the tuberous root, you can ask. Yes. Now tuberous root में any doubts are there? बच्चों, any doubts are there in tuberous root?
वो
Sir,
कहाँ
can
से
you
फॉर्म
explain
होते हैं
again?
वो? हाँ,
Again,
वो
okay,
बताइए.
no problem. I'll explain once again. Okay. Now, see, देखो, मैं थोड़ा अच्छे से slowly I'll tell you. Imagine this is a sweet potato plant. This is a stem. देखो, this is a stem, and a soil है, मिट्टी है, and this is a primary root. So this is a primary root, and primary root से what will come? Secondary root. That means lateral root, and tertiary, quaternary, like that. इधर तक समझ में है ना? इधर तक is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, मैं अभी क्या बोल रहे, थोड़ा अच्छे से सुनो. Whenever the sweet potato plant, if it wanted to store the food material na, then what it will do na? See, this is the base of the stem. From the base of the stem, it arises, देखो, एक adventitious root. आपको दिख रहा है ना? So this is adventitious root. दिख रहा है ना? This adventitious root, with regular intervals, it starts storing the food material. देखो, इधर एक storage unit, and इधर एक storage unit, and इधर और एक storage unit. Like that, आपको इधर दिख रहा है ना? इधर one storage unit, two second storage unit, third storage unit, fourth storage unit, fifth storage unit. Like that, that many tubers, sweet potato tubers, will be formed in a regular series. You're understanding it? Then that is called as tuberous root. Abhi samajh mein hai na? Still, understood na? If you really understand, tell me what is tuberous root. Anyone? 50 students में any student, whoever understood, please tell me what is tuberous root. Anyone ready to tell what is tuberous root?
Gets
Okay,
stored
no.
in
Become swollen, which leads to the like formation of like sweet potato.
Yeah, so sweet potato is a classic example, tuberous root ke liye. Okay, so I'll repeat once again. At the time of storage, I repeat, at the time of storage, from the base of the stem there arises adventitious root, which helps in the storage with regular intervals. Then that is called as tuberous root. And the example for tuberous root is nothing but sweet potato, and sweet potato is technically called as Ipomea batata. समझ में ना? Now let us take one more. Yes, the next modification of storage is nothing but fasciculated root. Understanding it? But here, before I explain fasciculated root, let me tell you one important thing. fasciculated root, tuberculous root, both are same. If you want, I'll show it also. See, see, this is tuberous root, and देखो, this is what I call fasciculated root. देखो, this is a plant. Just imagine this is a plant. Now this is a soil, and it produces the root. Okay, इधर तक आपको same है. Understand? This is a normal root system. Same. How in the tuberous root it is happening, and here also the same thing happens. At the time of the storage, the adventitious root, it will arise like this. Understanding it? And this adventitious roots, all the adventitious roots, they form like a cluster. They form like a cluster like this. That means here, dekho, esa. All they forms like a cluster, then that is called as fasciculated root. Let me complete it, then you can ask the doubt. For example, if you take tuberous root, either में tuberous root ले रही है and either में fasciculated root ले रही है. Understanding it? Now tuberculous root, it is also storage root, so it is also storage root, and it is also storage root. Sir, the point one is same, and it is also adventitious root, and this is also adventitious root, and this is also same, the second point. But what is the difference? You know, tuberculated root may, if this is an adventitious root, the storage, it takes place with regular intervals. देखो, this is a storage with regular intervals. थोड़ा gap है, दिख रहा है ना? One storage unit to another storage unit, थोड़ा gap है. Then that is called as tuberous root. Fasciculated root में there is no gap. Just imagine this is a stem, and this is a main root system, and these are the adventitious roots, and all the adventitious roots without any gap, they starts producing the storage units. Then that is called as tuberous root. अभी समझ में ना? Sorry. Then that is called as fasciculated root. अभी समझ में ना? Now you can speak. You are free to ask any doubt. What is the difference between tuberous root and fasciculated root? Now you can ask. Yes, please ask your doubts.
Fasciculated एक ही जगह से सब फॉर्म होते हैं क्या?
सब क्लस्टर जैसे, देयर इज नो गैप. एक स्टोरेज यूनिट का दूसरा स्टोरेज यूनिट का देयर इज नो गैप. एक बंच जैसे, ग्रेप्स बंच होता है ना, एग्जैक्टली ग्रेप बंच जैसे. थोड़ा गैप हुआ तो देन दैट इज कॉल्ड एज ट्यूबरस रूट.
ओके, अंडरस्टूड.
और कुछ डाउट है क्या? ये दोनों में कुछ डाउट नहीं है तो आई विल गो टू द नेक्स्ट वन, अदरवाइज आई विल रिपीट द सेम थिंग. प्लीज लेट मी नो स्टूडेंट्स. Any doubt in fasciculated and tuberous
Roots is that fasciculated roots occur in cluster, and tuberous root there is a little gap between them.
Yes, there is a regular interval between them. Perfect. Who is that? Very nice.
Sir.
Who is that? What's your name?
Zai.
Very nice.
Zai.
Okay, Zai, very nice. So can I go for the next one?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Students, थोड़ा है ना, you need to remember the examples, because ना आपका NEET exam में no one will ask you tuberous root, fasciculated root. They will ask you the examples. Sweet potato is an example of which root? Then that means you need to remember the example in this. Understanding it? So fasciculated root के लिए, can anyone say what is the example? Dahlia is the example, and asparagus is also the classic example. Okay, examples are very important. Okay, now the next root, let me take. The next root is nothing but nodulose root. Students, please don't get confused. Yesterday I told you nodulated root. Now I am explaining about nodulose. You know, it chota what I call confusions becomes very costly. You will lose the marks. Nodulated root is a symbiotic root. Nodulose root is nothing but storage root. That too, nodulated root, it is nothing but the main root system, whereas a nodulose root is nothing but adventitious root. Okay, so thoda ध्यान से सुनो. Okay, if you take a nodulose root, देखो, imagine this is a mango ginger plant. Just imagine, this is here. This is mango ginger plant. Okay, आपको दिख रहा है ना? This is mango ginger plant. Imagine this is a stem. This is a stem, and either say what happens, the main root. So this is a primary root. And either say what, lateral, tertiary, quaternary, and all. Now, देखो, whenever the mango ginger plant, it wanted to store the food material, then what happens, you know, from the base of the stem, there arises many adventitious roots. देखो, now these are adventitious roots. अंडरस्टैंडिंग इट. नाउ द एडवांटेजियस रूट्स का टिप्स थोड़ा थोड़ा अच्छा से सुनो. The tips of the advantageous roots, if they helps in the storage, then that is called as nodulous root. Understanding it? That means see, देखो, if this is advantageous root na, now the tip it becomes swollen because of the storage. Understanding it? Now the tip it becomes swollen. Now this is advantageous root. Now the tip it becomes swollen due to the storage. The tip regions of the advantageous roots, the tip regions of advantageous roots, if they are swollen due to the storage of the food material, then that is called as a nodulous root. समझ में है ना? You can ask any doubt. And the classic, the best example is nothing but mango ginger. Okay. Now you can ask your doubts. Nodulous root में any doubt you can ask. Okay, no one are asking. मतलब can I
No
take
doubt,
it for?
sir.
No doubt. सच में समझ में है ना? Very important. These questions are very important. So आप
Hello?
अच्छा से हाँ yes sir yes please.
थर्ड डायग्राम समझाओ ना, थर्ड वाला.
ये third see देखो this is a stem. Okay, देखो this is a stem and this is the देखो this is a normal root system and these are advantageous roots and the tips of the advantageous roots they are getting bulged due to the storage of the food material. Understanding it? So then this is called as nodulous roots. अभी समझ में ना?
अंडरस्टूड.
Okay. Can I go for the next one?
Yes,
Shall I
sir.
go? Okay, very good, very good.
Yes, sir.
Yes. आपको examples दिख रहे हैं ना? Examples are very important बच्चों. Understanding it? Now, the next one is moniliform or beaded roots. Okay, you can write anything. Beaded you try, you root you write or moniliform. कुछ भी there is no problem. If you take moniliform root, see sometimes you know बच्चों they will wear their neck around the neck. See there is a beaded chain होता है ना like this, like that. There will be something here. Okay, and they wear some beads. Okay, white color pearls जैसा and like that. If the root also, just imagine this is a root. Imagine this is a root. Okay, now root में beads जैसे the storage is taking place like this. एक bead, एक bead, एक bead like this. That means देखो समझ में आ रहा है ना? Like that. So like that beads जैसे you can be able to see the storage, then that is called as moniliform. Understanding it? Of course, beaded also. If the storage takes place like a beads that are present in string, I repeat, if the storage takes place like the beads that are present in the string, then that type of storage root, it is called as beaded or moniliform root. Understanding it? And the best example is vitis. Vitis मतलब आप बोलते हैं ना अंगूर बोलते हैं ना, grapes. Understand? Vitis मतलब grapes roots are moniliform roots. Understanding it? Their roots are ऐसा होता है. And the next bitter gourd मतलब karela. You don't eat, your mother when she cook, you don't eat na, that is nothing but karela. Okay, so these are the best examples for beaded root. Now you can ask beaded root, many doubts are there, so you can ask. Any doubts students? Beaded root समझ में ना? Can I go for the next one or you are asking any doubts? I think you understood.
No doubt.
No, sir, no doubt. Understood, sir.
Very good. Now, the next modification is nothing but annulated root. See, students, this I need not explain, I think so, because pura meaning, it is in the name itself. Annulated. What is the meaning of annulated? Continuous rings. Imagine this is a root. Just imagine this is a root. Now, in this root, the storage takes place like a series of rings. देखो एक ring. That means it is this ring-like structure. It is formed due to the storage. Okay, थोड़ा अच्छा से सुनो. And either or एक ring and either or एक ring, like that. A regular series of rings जैसे if the storage it is taking place, then that is called as annulated roots. Understand it? And the best example is Psychorotia. Psychorotia is one of the classic example for annual roots. Understanding it? And आपको इधर इमेज में दिख रहा है ना, this is nothing but true root of Psychorota. ये है ना, it's a two root.
मम्मी मम्मी श्रद्धाला सांग ना हॉटस्पॉट चालू करायचा.
Now you understood annulated root, you understood?
सर
हाँ, yes, yes, बेटा बोलिए, बेटा बोलिए, मैं सुन रहे.
Sir, please explain again.
Again? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, देखो मैं क्या बोल रहे, थोड़ा अच्छे से सुनो. Imagine this is a root. Okay. Now in this root the storage takes place. How? Like a continuous rings. देखो इधर storage हो रहे है one ring, and और थोड़ा storage हो रहे है, so दूसरा ring it is formed, and और थोड़ा storage हो रहे है food material, तीसरा ring, और थोड़ा food material is getting stored, fourth ring. Like that rings जैसे rings जैसे series of rings जैसे the storage it is taking place, then that is called as annulated root. समझ में है ना? अभी समझ में है ना?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And the best example for that is psychorotia.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
सर
और still
हेलो
yes, हाँ yes.
सर हम इसे सेगमेंटेड रूट कह सकते हैं क्या?
Yeah, you can call, but basically segmentation is the word we use it for animals. Okay. So it's not that suggested to use it in botany. Understand? Segmentation you can use it when you are writing in animals. So you better use annulated only. Okay. चलेगा ना? Okay. Now, so this is a tuberous root. Can anyone, 50 students are attending my class. In this 50, anyone, can you please tell me what is the tuberous root? Seeing by seeing this particular image. Tuberous root. Anyone, any student, whoever want, they can answer. See this image. Okay, this is a main plant, and this is a stem, and this is a adventitious root. From the adventitious root with regular intervals, if the storage it takes place, then that is called as tuberous root. An example is sweet potato. No, if it is the storage it is taking place like a clusters without any gap, there is no gap, like clusters, like bunch जैसे storage हो रहे, then that is called as fasciculated root. And if it is the storage it is taking place like beads that are present on the string, then that is called as beaded root. And if the tips of the roots get swollen, then that is called as nodulous root. And if they looks like a series of rings, then that is called as annulated roots. So this is all about the adventitious roots for storage. So this is all about adventitious roots for storage. Understanding it? So with this I completed one topic of today, adventitious roots for storage. Now next topic is adventitious roots for mechanical strength. First topic many doubts so you can ask. I am giving you 1 minute time, so I am stopping now. Now I'll take your doubts. Any doubts please ask. You can ask students, any doubts you can ask.
सर हम नोड्यूलस रूट में ग्राउंडनट का एग्जांपल ले सकते हैं क्या?
नो बेटा नहीं ले सकता है. नो बेटा. नोडुलस के लिए टर्मरिक मतलब हल्दी ले सकते हैं. मैंगो जिंजर भी ले सकते हैं. Okay, can I start the next topic? First topic of today is finished. What is the first topic? Adventitious roots for storage. That is the first topic today. And second topic, adventitious roots for mechanical support, that I am going to explain. Can I start or any doubts?
Example of annulated roots.
Annulated, I think so, I told you. The best example is, one second, just I'll show it. What happened? Psychorotia. देखो इधर में I already told you psychorotia. Sir, P है ना? P is silent, so it starts from S only. So psychorotia, not P. P, while you are writing only P, but when you are pronouncing, P is not there. So directly you start pronouncing from S. Psychorotia. And देखो आप इमेज में दिख रहा है ना, this is nothing but psychorotia only. This is the true root of psychorotia. चलेगा ना? Can I start the second topic of today?
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, someone are asking some doubt. Who is that, beta? Please, you can speak.
अभी एनुलेटेड रूट्स में जो रूट होता है उस पर एनुलेस आते हैं या एनुलेस सेपरेट होता है?
No. See, देखो, the arrangement is looking like a rings. I think so you are confused. Okay, देखो, this is root only. Please try to understand. This is root. Due to the storage, इधर थोड़ा ऐसा होता है. Understanding it? ऐसा रिंग जैसे. And और थोड़ा और जो ज्यादा फूड मटेरियल आएगा तो इधर एक रिंग जैसा होता है. Don't think that they are adding from the outside. No, ऐसा नहीं होता है. That is happening due to the storage internally. From the inside only it takes place. Okay.
ऊपर से आता है.
अंदर से ही due to the storage it takes place. Okay. Okay. So now I will go for the second topic of today. Okay. Now, the second topic of today is adventitious roots for mechanical support. So this is second topic. Okay. So adventitious roots for mechanical support. Here, mechanical support के लिए the first example is nothing but stilt roots and prop roots. Understanding it? For example, if you take a sugar cane, imagine this is a sugar cane. Sugar cane is a monocot plant. I think so. You know, basically what is the difference between dicots and monocots? आपको पता है ना? Dicots and monocots में, if you take branching, it is present in dicots and branching is absent in monocots. For example, I'll tell you, let us take mango. Easily आपको समझ में आएगा, इसलिए I'm taking mango. If you take mango tree, देखो, this is a stem. After some time, stem it produces 2 branches. And after that, again this branch, it produces some sub branches. Understanding? And again this sub branches, it again produces sub branches. Like that, the branching, it is present in dicots, whereas branching is absent in monocots. For example, I'll ask you simple question. Rice, wheat, sugar cane, इसमें have you ever seen any branch? Sugar cane में branches होता है क्या? Have you ever seen? No, you can never be able to see the branching in the sugar cane. Understanding it? Because sugar cane is a monocot. Monocots में branching is absent. Understanding it? So sugar cane में you can see single or like single stem, it grow very straight, like थोड़ा ऐसा जाएगा. It go very straight. Understanding it? So when it is going straight, what happens? You know, ये हवा आएगा तो there is a chance of bending. See, तेज से हवा, for example, fast wind, if it is blowing, then the straight, imagine this is a straight stem. Okay. Now हवा आ रही है. Then what happens? हवा, it may push it ना, so it gets bend ना. You understand? हवा इधर से आ रही है. Then what happens? The bending of the stem, it takes place. But have you ever seen the sugarcane plant? It is bending? No. Why? You know, the last nodes, that means imagine this is a stem and this is a soil, a mitti hai, and the nodes which are near to the soil, 2-3 nodes which are near to the soil, they produce as a roots called as stilt roots. ऐसा समझ में आ रहा है ना? They are called stilt roots, and they attaches like this. They attaches to the soil. Understanding it? So this is called as stilt roots. So these are called as stilt roots, or stilt roots you can also call as brass roots, or they are also called as oblique roots. See, 3 names are there. Stilt root you can write, or you can write brass root you can write, or you also can be able to write oblique root. Three names are there. Three names में whatever you write, that is perfect. No problem in that. Okay. Now stilt root matlab in monochords. I'll write it somewhere. Here I'll write it in monochords. In monochords. Understanding it? For mechanical support from last 2-3 nodes, 2 to 3 nodes, there arises oblique roots for mechanical support. Then that is called as stilt roots. Understanding it? Stilt roots are also called as brace roots and also what I call oblique roots. Understanding it? Now I'll on the mic and you can ask your doubt. Stilt root mein any doubts are there? Any doubts in stilt root? Any doubt you can ask. Stilt root mein.
एक्सप्लेन कीजिए ना, अंडरस्टैंड नहीं हुआ है।
Understand नहीं? Okay. Shall I explain once again?
हाँ
Sir,
please.
explain.
See, देखो मैं थोड़ा slowly I'll tell you. You have seen the sugar cane ना? Sugar cane तो पक्का you will see. Am I correct or not?
Yes, yes.
Sugar cane plant में you never can be able to see branches. Am I correct? Sugar cane में there is no branches. So एक ही stem रहेगा and एक ही stem बहुत लंबा. That means so tall. It becomes very tall. Understanding it or not? Okay.
हाँ
इतना टॉल जा रहे हैं मतलब हवा आएगा तो इट विल बेंड ना. फॉर एग्जांपल हवा तेज से हवा आ रहे है देन इट विल बेंड ना. एम आई करेक्ट और नॉट?
Yes.
That's why to stop that bending it needs some support. Is it clear how that support it is given? Imagine, just imagine, this is a sugarcane plant hai. Imagine now this is a mitti hai. This is mitti. Now what happens? This is normal root. Normal root is normal root only. Now from the last 2-3 nodes, from the last 2 or 3 nodes, there arises oblique roots. देखो oblique roots. दिख रहे ना? Sorry. Oblique roots. Okay. These oblique roots, they attaches to the soil. Soil को ऐसा पकड़ता है. Understanding it? So that if हवा आएगा तो भी with the support of this particular oblique root, they don't bend. Understanding it? Then that is called a stilt root. अभी समझ में?
Understand. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, understand.
And okay, stilt roots are always seen in monocot plants. Understanding it?
Yes.
Okay. Now in dicots, what happens? Imagine this is a ficus tree, banyan tree. I will rub. Otherwise, I need some space now. 1 second. I'll rub and I'll explain. Okay. Now I got some space. I'll explain now. Okay. Now let us take. If you take the prop root, imagine this is a banyan tree. Imagine just this is a banyan tree and a mitti hai, and this is a normal root only. Okay. Now did you see the ficus tree? It spread so long. Aisa hai na? It spread so long. Understanding it? Why? The branches they grow very long. So because they are going too much far from the main stem, they need some support na. That's why somewhere from here they develops a new roots, and these new roots are nothing but prop roots, and these advantageous roots they come down and they fix into the soil and gives mechanical support to these particular branches. So they are looking like a pillar. That's why they're called as pillar roots. And prop roots are always seen in dicots. They're always seen in dicots. Understanding it? Just to give mechanical support. Stilt roots are also for mechanical support, but in monocots, and prop roots are also for mechanical support, but they are for dicots. Abhi samajh mein na? Now you can ask any doubt. Stilt root, prop root mein any doubt you can ask. Stilt root, prop root, any doubts?
No doubt.
Okay.
No doubt, sir.
Very good, very good, very good, very good. Now the next one, the next root is buttress root. 1 second, it is coming. Yeah, this is buttress root. Now before I start the buttress root, how many of you have seen this type of plants, this type of trees? Did you notice? थोड़ा variety अलग से दिख रहा है ना? So buttress root matlab, imagine this is a stem. Just imagine this is a stem. From the middle of the stem, there arises adventitious root and they go like this. Understanding it or not? देखो, why to draw unnecessarily here? देखो, from the middle of the stem only there arises ऐसा. Okay, ऐसा. And they spread so long. Because they are spreading so long, the बारिश आया, नहीं तो तेज से हवा आया, there is no problem. It can be able to hold that particular surface so strong. Understanding it? So it is also meant for mechanical support only. It is also meant for mechanical support. Understanding it? So buttress root matlab from the middle of the stem. I repeat, from the middle of the stem there arises adventitious roots which spreads so long to give mechanical support. Then that type of roots are called as buttress roots. Sir, example kya hai? So bombyx and also ficus, and these are the best example for the buttress root. Any doubts in the buttress root? Any doubt in the buttress root? No doubt.
Sir.
Can I go? Yes, sir.
Sir, what is the main function of buttress root?
Only mechanical. See, basically these are all meant for mechanical support. Understanding it? Because see, stem hai na, it need to stand straight. It don't want to bend. You're understanding it? Just to prevent that bending of the stem, these roots, they spread so wide and they will hold like that, so that the stem never idhar udhar aisa nahi hoga. It will grow always straight. Itna hi. That is the only job of the buttress root. Nothing else. Samajh mein aaya?
Yes, sir, understood.
Very, very good. So can I go for the next one or any doubts?
अभी बनाना ट्री में भी कभी कभी ऐसे रूट्स बाहर आए हुए दिखते हैं हमें, तो हमें उसे बटरस रूट्स कह सकते हैं या नहीं कह सकते?
No. Buttress roots are woody. And if you take banana, देखो, one thing you need to understand, banana stem, it is not present on the soil. Actually banana में whatever the stem जैसे दिखता है ना, that is not banyan tree buttress root. Yes, perfect. Banyan tree में buttress root होता है. Okay, perfect example.
फिर से अटैच नहीं होता ना सर?
Yeah.
बट वो सरफेस से अटैच नहीं होता है। बनियान ट्री
में वुड नहीं होता ना, पर वुड ही नहीं होता वो बनाना ट्री।
Banyan tree में, if you see from the base, they arises like this. Understanding it? Some small roots and they spread so long, and that also you can call it as buttress root only. Okay. Is it okay or any doubts?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now the next modification is climbing roots, if I am correct. Let it come 1 second. Yes, climbing root. Understanding it? If you take the climbing root, देखो, how many of your houses have this money plant? Usually mothers, they will what you call bring to home. Understanding it? Money plant बोलते हैं. Understanding it? This money plant, I don't know how many of you have seen properly. देखो, ऐसा होता है stem. थोड़ा अच्छे से सुनो. Easy only. So imagine this is a stem. Okay. Then what happens, you know, from every node there arises one leaf. एक leaf. Here one more leaf, and here one more leaf. Along with the leaf, there also arises some roots called as these are called as climbing roots. And what they will do now, if they are growing on any tree or if they are growing on any wall, they attaches to that particular wall. That wall ke liye they will attach. Understanding it? And makes the stem to grow straight, because they are attaching to the wall or the tree and they are making the plant to climb straight. That's why they are called as climbing roots. Understanding it? And the best example, I think so, at least half of the students, their homes, their houses में this money plant is there, and just after finishing the class you can be able to see. देखो, दिख रहा है ना? I am even marking also. देखो, these roots, they completely attaches to that particular wall, or they completely attaches to that particular tree on which it is growing, and then they will grow straight, then that is called as climbing root. Abhi samajh mein na what is the meaning of climbing root? Now you can ask any doubt. Climbing root mein any doubts the to you can ask. समझ में आया ना? Climbing route समझ में आया? Shall I go for next one, or anyone are wanted to ask any doubt?
Please
No
explain
doubt,
again.
No doubt, sir.
No doubt. Someone asked to please explain again. Don't. Okay. Just one small recap देते हैं. देखो, there is a plant called money plant. Understanding it? And everyone's house may it will be there. If you take this money plant, what happens? You know, if it wanted to grow straight. Understanding? It wanted to grow straight. So that what happens from every node? Imagine this is a money plant. From every node, it erases some roots like this. They attaches to the wall, or they attaches to the what you call the plant on which it is growing, so that the plant can be able to grow straight. Then that is called as climbing root. अभी समझ में है ना? और एक बार बोलो मैं.
समझ में आ गया.
Very good, very good. And examples are important. Example is money plant, black pepper, understanding it, and beetle plant. So these are the examples for this. Now, the next root is nothing but foliar root or epiphyllous root. Understanding it? Foliar root or epiphyllous root matlab, for example, if the roots, if the root arises from the leaf itself, then that is called as the foliar leaf. Understanding it? Now, this type of roots can be seen in bryophyllum. I think so every one of you have seen bryophyllum. Bryophyllum, after some time, from the leaf itself, you can be able to see the arising of the roots. How many of you have seen? May I know, in the 50 students, how many of you have seen like this?
I've seen, sir.
You have seen, so they arises from the leaf itself. So because they're arising from the leaf, that's why they're called as epiphyllous or foliar leaves. And the best example is bryophyllum and begonia. Understanding it? Any doubts? Or can I go for another what you call modification? No doubts?
No doubt, sir.
Very good, very good. Now, one more modification we will take. Now, the next modification is nothing but a sucking root and hostorial root. ये टॉपिक है ना, थोड़ा अच्छा से सुनो, क्योंकि ना आपको है ना थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा. देखो, imagine this is a plant. थोड़ा अच्छे से सुनो स्टूडेंट्स. Okay, this is a plant. Okay. Now, you know parasitic plants na? Parasitic plants matlab you know na, the plants which it develops on other plant for its food, then that is called as parasitic plant. ये तो आपको पता है ना? Now imagine on this plant there is a parasitic plant, it is growing. देखो ऐसा. This is what parasitic plant. Okay, this is a host. This is host. This is host. And say a climber है ना, this is a parasitic plant. So this climbing wala hai na, this is a parasitic plant. Now this is parasitic plant. Now what is the meaning of parasitic plant? The plant which depends upon the other plant for the food, then they are called as parasitic plant na. That's why what it will do na, see this plant, it produces some roots. It produces some roots from its stem. Understanding it? And this roots kya karega na? Dekho, they enter into the host plant, directly enter into the body of the host plant. For example, one mosquito is there. Mosquito, when it bites, its proboscis है ना, how it will go deep into the body. आपको समझ में है ना? Like that, the sucking roots, they enters deep into the body of that particular host plant and sucks and absorbs that particular water and mineral salts. अभी समझ में ना? Then that is called as sucking root, because it is sucking the food material from the host plant. That's why it is called as sucking root or hostorial root or parasitic root. Understanding it? And the best example is Loranthus, Viscum, Cuscuta. You can write. Understanding it? Any doubts? Please ask. Sucking root में any doubts are there?
Sir, explain again.
Again, okay, no problem. See, देखो मैं क्या बोल रहे हैं ना. Before I explain, I have a small question for you. If you can tell, then only you tell. I don't get trouble yourself. Okay. What is the meaning of parasitic plant? You tell this, then I'll start telling. What is the meaning of parasitic plant? I'm waiting for your answer. What is the meaning of parasitic plant? The plant
that depends on other
plant for food and also water, and food and also water दोनों के लिए if it depends upon other plant, then that is called as parasitic plant. ये तो समझ में है ना. Now I have one more small question. For example, if it wanted to get the food material, it has to penetrate its roots into that host body. एक mosquito आपका body से blood लेना है, then what it will do? It pierces its proboscis into your skin and then it sucks the blood. Am I correct or not? बच्चों समझ में आ रहा है ना?
Yes, sir.
Like
Yes,
that.
sir.
The roots also, they penetrate into the host body and sucks that particular food material. Then that is called a sucking root. Okay.
मतलब कहाँ रखा है? मैंने कब बोला है प्लान फॉलो करने को? अगर हमने किसी दिन 10 मिनट पढ़ाई थी, 10
Okay.
मिनट दो, किसी दिन नहीं किसी लिख दो, सॉरी सर आज नहीं पढ़ा, कुछ तो लिख के लिखो. मैंने कब बोला?
Done. Understood or not?
मतलब जिस दिन 3.5 घंटे मैंने बोला कि तब पढ़ो.
Good, sir.
Very good. Now the next one. Yesterday this someone asked also, sir, how roots perform photosynthesis? I'll tell. Yesterday's answer now I am telling.
सेट थ्योरी में क्या? अच्छा.
Yeah. Now the next modification is nothing but photosynthetic roots. What is that? Photosynthetic roots. And photosynthetic roots are also called as assimilatory roots. Assimilatory roots. Understanding it? Photosynthetic roots are assimilatory roots. So assimilatory roots only, they're also called as photosynthetic roots. Understanding it? Now, especially there are certain plants like Tinospora. Very important question. It is already asked in your NEET exam. I am telling you most important question. Okay. Now, Tinospora, Trappa, and also Podostemon. So these are the plants. In this, what happens? You know, they, just imagine. This is a plant. Just imagine. This is a plant. Now this is a plant. Now this is one root. Sorry, this is one leaf, and देखो, this is another leaf, and this is another leaf. Like that, from every node there arises one leaf, and from the other side they also produces some advantageous roots like this. You're understanding it? From every node there also arises some advantageous roots, and these advantageous roots, they becomes chlorophyllous and perform photosynthesis. As the roots are performing the photosynthesis, that's why they are called as assimilatory or photosynthetic root. Okay? और एक बार explain करो. Are you understood? और एक बार बोलूं बच्चों?
और एक बार explain कीजिए.
Very simple. हाँ, थोड़ा अच्छे से सुनो. Perfectly आपको समझ में आएगा. देखो, there is a plant called as Tinospora. Okay? देखो, ये Tinospora plant है. Just imagine, ना, Tinospora plant है. Imagine, okay? Imagine this is a node. एक leaf. दूसरा node, दूसरा leaf. तीसरा और एक leaf. Understanding it? Now, along with the leaves, from the node there arises some roots, and these are called as adventitious roots. And this is another node. Na? From here also there arises some adventitious roots, and again some adventitious roots. You're understanding it? Now, along with, see here, the leaf also perform photosynthesis, and this adventitious roots also perform photosynthesis. That means in Tinospora and also Trappa and also Podostemon, these are the plants. Leaf also perform photosynthesis, and the adventitious roots also perform photosynthesis. As the adventitious roots, they helps in photosynthesis. That's why that roots are called as photosynthetic roots or assimilatory roots. अभी समझ में? और एक बार बोलूं मैं? और एक बार बोलूं? समझ में? Very good, very good. Anyone have any confusion with assimilatory roots? Anyone? Can I go for the next one?
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. And please ask, if you have any doubt, you please ask. Okay. you don't hesitate to
ये
ask any
वन
doubt.
शॉट में समझाइए ना सर, थोड़ा सा आवाज नहीं आपका था इसलिए
मेरा
वन
आवाज
शॉट
नहीं
समझाइए
आए.
ना थोड़ा सा।
Okay,
मतलब
कौन सा?
थोड़ा इश्यूज है ना यहाँ पे इसलिए एक
Okay,
वन शॉट
no
समझे ना सर, वन शॉट.
one shot. Okay. The plant from every node, leaf anyway arises. Along with the leaf, there also arises some adventitious roots. These adventitious roots, they perform photosynthesis. As the adventitious roots, they perform photosynthesis. That's why these roots are called as the photosynthetic roots or assimilatory roots. Understanding it? And the classic example is nothing but Trapa, Tinospora, and also Podostemon. Okay?
Okay, okay.
Very good, very good. Yes. The next modification is nothing but hygroscopic roots. But before I explain about hygroscopic roots, I need to tell you what is the meaning of hygroscopy. What happened? Okay, here I'll write. Hygroscopy. See, this is a very important word. Hygroscopy matlab, if any tissue matlab, you know na, group of cells, that is called as tissue. If any tissue has the ability to absorb moisture, to absorb what? Moisture from atmosphere, then that ability, it is called as hygroscopy. I repeat once again because it is important na? If any plant tissue has the capacity to absorb the water, that means moisture from the atmosphere, that type of tissue is called as hygroscopic tissue. Did you understand hygroscopic tissue? If you understand that, then only I will start the hygroscopic route. Otherwise, again, I'll explain hygroscopic tissue. Any confusions in hygroscopic tissue?
Yes, sir.
समझ में है ना? Now, just for my happiness, can anyone tell what is the meaning of hygroscopic tissue? Anyone? 50 students may any student.
The problem by tissue, the absorb atmospheric moisture is called hygroscope.
Okay, the tissue which has the capacity to absorb moisture from atmosphere, then that type of tissue, it is called as hygroscopic tissue. समझ में है ना? Now, let us go for hygroscopic roots. Okay, if you take hygroscopic roots, there are certain plants. क्या होता है ना? देखो, this, imagine this is one plant, and there are certain plants which grow on other plant. Please try to understand. Imagine this is one plant. Just imagine this is one plant. Okay, and some plants, they grow on another plant. Now this plant, it is called, imagine this is one plant, it is growing on another plant, then that plant, it is called as epiphyta. Epiphyta, epi matlab kya hai? Up on, phyta, plant, that means the plant which grow on another plant, then that is called as epiphyte. Epiphyte matlab samajh mein hai na?
प्लांट पे प्लांट कैसे हो सकता है, मतलब उसका फोटो है क्या आपके पास विजुअलाइजेशन के लिए?
Visualization के लिए there is many photos, but right now I can't be able to do because in this app में I can't put. Just imagine this is one plant. Just imagine. Okay, there are some orchids which, imagine this is a stem of one plant. Okay. Okay, there is one more plant, it grow on this. You're understanding it? Then this is called as epiphyte. Okay.
Okay.
The plant which take the shelter of another plant, then that is called as hygroscopic, epiphyte. Understanding it? Okay. Now, देखो, small problem. Actually, na, students should have some small common sense, you know. To be frank, a genuine fact kya hai na, some students, they don't have any common sense also. because अरे इधर लाइव चल रहा है, मेरा माइक I should off it, I should not disturb others. That minimum common sense है ना, that must be there. That is also not there, तो मैं क्या करूं? I can't be able to do anything ना. It is waste of time to scold them also. That's why मैं छोड़ ही दिया.
Everyone.
Imagine this is one plant. On this another plant it will grow. Imagine this is another plant. Okay. Now what happens? These are the roots. You understand? These are the roots. Okay. Now these roots, they consisting of a special tissue. The tissue it is called as velamen tissue. What is that? Velamen tissue. Understanding it? And this velamen tissue has a capacity to absorb the moisture from the atmosphere. Understanding it? So the velamen tissue is a hygroscopic tissue that is present in the epiphytic plants. Understanding it? That is the reason why hygroscopic roots are also called as velamen roots. Why? Hygroscopic roots मतलब क्या है? Ability to absorb the moisture. And hygroscopic roots, they are absorbing moisture due to which tissue? Velamen tissue. That's why they are also called as velamen roots. Understanding it? The best example is orchid plants. Orchid plants are the best example for hygroscopic roots. Understanding it? Now I'll stop. Do you have any doubts? You can ask. Hygroscopic roots, may any doubt you can ask. Yeah, students, please ask any doubt. Hygroscopic root में. No doubts? Everyone understood?
Sir.
Yes sir. Yes, बोलिए बेटा. और एक बार एक्सप्लेन करूं मैं? और समझ में आया?
Understood, sir.
Understood. Very good. Very good. Now, see the next root. Really, I'm telling you, ना next root में आपको थोड़ा really you will be surprised. ऐसा root है. Contractile root. Next root is contractile root. देखो, the next root is nothing but contractile root. Okay. If you take contractile root, देखो क्या बोल, you know rubber band, rubber band, elastic band क्या करेगा ना, ऐसा it will extend, and if you leave again it becomes small. Rubber band इतना small होगा ना, if you extend इतना बड़ा हो जाएगा, and again if you leave इतना छोटा हो जाएगा. Am I correct? Like that. See in what I call saffron plant. In what? In saffron plant. Understanding it? Crocus बोलते हैं, हम बोलते हैं crocus, but common name क्या है? Saffron. Okay. In saffron plant, देखो, this is actually saffron plant. See, this is the root. Understanding it? Whenever जरूर पड़ेगा तो it can be able to reduce its size also. इतना बड़ा root, it becomes इतना छोटा. Understanding it? So the roots which have the capacity to extend and also become shorten. Extend भी हो सकता है, shorten भी हो सकता है. That type of roots are called as contractile roots. And the best example is nothing but crocus. Crocus मतलब saffron. Understanding it? And when I'm explaining this concept, usually students, they will get it out. Sir, why they will become shorten? That all depends upon the availability of the water. Imagine इधर पानी नहीं है, इधर पानी है, then they will decrease their size and इधर they will absorb the water. Imagine इधर पानी खत्म हो गया, इधर पानी आया, then it will extend. You're understanding it? So according to the water availability, if they're enlarging or if they become shorten, anything, then that is called as contractile root. अभी समझ में है ना? Now you can ask any doubt. Contractile root में any doubt you can ask.
ये लेंथ में बड़े हो जाते हैं या साइज में बड़े हो जाते हैं?
No, length. Oh, sorry sir. Size में नहीं, length में.
हाँ, लेंथ में. Understood.
Length में. Any doubts, beta? Any other doubts? Okay, can I go for the next one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. Almost finished. Maximum 3-4 minutes I am finishing my class because only 3 modifications are left. Only 3. My lesson is finished. Now, देखो रूट थॉर्न्स, रूट थॉर्न्स मतलब पहले you need to understand plants are not that safe, because plants they are present outside the house. Am I correct? Not. That's why any sheep or any goat or any buffalo or any cow, it will come and it will eat. Am I correct or not? So there is no one to protect. That's why they need to protect themselves. You're understanding it? That's why some plants kya karega na? Just imagine this is a plant. Just imagine this is a plant. And just imagine this is a leaf. This is a leaf. Understanding it? And it produces a kind of advantageous root. Now dhire dhire this advantageous root, it becomes so sharp, very pointed. Understanding it? एक काटा जैसे, ये हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना काटा, काटा जैसा हो जाएगा. Then that is called as a root thorn. अभी समझ में ना what is the meaning of root thorn? And it is meant for protection. Shall I tell you again, once again? Are you understood? एक बार बोलूं मैं और एक बार?
Yes, sir.
See, very simple. देखो plants के लिए protection नहीं है ना, because they are present in the outer atmosphere. That is the reason why they need to protect themselves, है ना? That's why what they will do ना, just imagine this is a plant. Just imagine this is a plant. Now this is a leaf and this is a plant. This is a leaf. From the node, they produces a small adventitious root, and this adventitious root, धीरे धीरे it becomes a spine. धीरे धीरे it becomes a spine. So that spine will be very sharp na. See, needle जैसे होता है ना. That's why if any cow or buffalo, if it wanted to eat, then what happens? This thorn will hurt the mouth of that particular sheep or goat. That's why it will be safe. अभी समझ में है ना? Then that is called as a root thorn. अभी समझ में है?
Sir, understood.
Yes, understood.
Very good. We almost came to the end. Maximum 2 minutes में I'm finishing my class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, reproductive roots. The roots, if they helps in the reproduction, then that is called as reproductive roots. If you take sweet potato, I don't know how many of you have seen properly. Just imagine this is a sweet potato, and sweet potato को ऊपर, अरे किधर गया? Maybe I'll draw here. Imagine this is a sweet potato. Okay. Now on the sweet potato, you can be able to see some small buds. They are called as. Imagine this is sweet potato. On the sweet potato, you can be able to see small buds. Understanding it? And these buds are called as vegetative buds. And if you cut these buds, imagine if you cut these vegetative buds, and if you put it in the soil, they can grow as independent plant. If the roots produces advantageous buds, I repeat, if the roots produces adventitious buds which helps in the further reproduction, then that is called as reproductive roots. And the best example is dahlia and also sweet potato. Otherwise, today only you go to the market and bring some sweet potato. Imagine this is a sweet potato. On that you can be able to see small buds. You can, and those are nothing but adventitious buds. And if you cut this adventitious bud and if you put it in the soil, definitely you will get a new plant. I am telling you, you can try it also. At least you can try it, and then you can be able to, you can tell me, understanding it. The adventitious buds that are present on the sweet potato, if you cut it, that portion nikal ke, if you put it in the soil, they will give rise to a new individual plant. Then that type of roots, they are called as reproductive roots. Any doubts?
Carrot. Carrot.
Yeah, very fantastic doubt. But carrot is a normal root. But today's class is what? Today we are explaining about adventitious roots. Yeah, carrot, perfect example. But carrot is example for normal root. But now today's hamara class is adventitious root.
Yes.
Okay, very good. The last one with this complete topic, it is going to be finished tomorrow. Say, yeah, बोलिए.
इसमें potato भी आ सकता है ना फिर?
Oh, no. Potato is a stem modification, yaar.
हाँ.
Okay, I will tell. Don't worry. Potato, onion, garlic, everything I will tell in the stem. Okay. Okay. Yes, the last modification with this root topic is completely done, and today's my class is also done. Okay, the last root, it is nothing but leaf root. Here you need to understand one thing. What is that? You know, there are certain aquatic plants, they need some balance, because pani mein floating karna itna aasan to nahi hai. They need some balance. Understanding it? That's why what they will do na, just imagine this is salvinia plant. Salvinia plant, it is water plant. देखो आप दिख रहे हैं ना, what is this plant? This is nothing but salvinia plant. ये whatever I'm showing na, this is nothing but salvinia plant only. Okay, just to get some balance, see देखो, just imagine this is water surface, a pani ka surface. Okay, and this is a salvinia plant. Okay, now salvinia plant mein some leaves they modify themselves to form the roots. Understanding it? Because the root, it is formed from the leaf modification. That's why it is called as a leaf root, and they are meant for the balancing, because pani mein when they are floating they need some balancing na. So for balance, some leaves they convert themselves into form roots, because the roots are formed from the leaf. That's why they are called as leaf roots. Samajh mein na? Any doubts? Please ask, or shall I tell once again? Understood? Or no doubt na? Okay, today my class is finished, and not only today's class, the complete root topic only finished. Tomorrow onwards a completely new topic, that is stem se we will start tomorrow's class. And today's, before I conclude the class, any doubts you can ask, any doubt you can ask.
Explain leaf roots.
Explain the
Leaf roots. This
see,
whatever.
very simple yaar. Aquatic plants hai na, aquatic plants, they need to float on the water hai na, because when they are floating on the water they need to have some balance. You know, it's like this. Sometimes on a circus mein some boys and some girls, whatever, they will walk on the rope. That's why for balancing what they will do, they will take a pole and they will balance. Am I correct or not? Like that, when the water may plants, they are floating, they need some balance. Just for balance, few roots they convert themselves into form roots. Understanding it? Because the roots are formed from the leaves, they are called as leaf roots. Abhi samajh mein aaya?
Means leaf roots are not actually the real roots, but the
Yeah.
modifications of the leaves. Okay.
Leaf. Yes, perfect. Very good, very good. Okay, can I see? I'll stop my class today, but I have a small request. See, एक student का वजह से 50 students suffer करना, it's not correct. I said to off the mic. Please off the mic. When you have doubt only, you please on the mic. Today I'm not much happy with the class. मैं थोड़ा straight बात करता है. I am not today. You like disturbed me so many times. Okay, please don't do this. It's not
Hello?
correct manners. Yes, बोलिए.
Sir, what is the syllabus of mega test?
Plant kingdom.
Okay.
Plant kingdom. चलेगा ना? No problems ना plant kingdom में?
बायोलॉजिकल क्लासिफिकेशन नहीं है क्या?
No. This time only plant kingdom.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Please don't disturb me again while the class is going on. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Yes, sir. Bye,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Bye, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.